Hello everyone out there. Welcome. Today I am at my studio in Langsburg, so a little bit of a different view. You probably could never keep track of quite where I'm going to show up, so welcome here. I am excited to see your comments, so when you get here, definitely log on and say hi. Today we're going to do another class. It is called the Spring Fever class, and I don't know about you guys, but yesterday, I'm just trying to pull up your comments there. All right, I think I got them. So yesterday here in Michigan, it was literally almost 50 degrees. So I'm telling you, I totally got the spring fever in me. So, all right, I'm just making sure that we are all in the right place. Hello, hello. Welcome. I still have it, but today it's not as nice. But yesterday, man, did I get the spring fever. So because of that, I actually created for you an adorable class. It is going to be a purse. Who doesn't love a purse, right? It's going to be a purse. And then inside the purse, we are going to have 6 cards, 6 different cards. I'm going to start the cards today. I may get through all of them. I am going to time myself. I don't want to go too long because we are super, super busy here in the studio. That's why I'm here in Langsburg. We are shipping out Card Club today. That's 140 some. And then we're also shipping out the last of our winter retreat in the box. We were waiting for some product to come. And then we're also shipping out Creating for Christ. And we are saying every prayer we can that everything is going to go out today. So I only have a short lunch break today. I might actually have to skip lunch and do this instead. So anyway, let's jump in and get started. Thank you guys so much for being here, for all of you for being here. We have, I think, a really fun live for you. So I'm going to switch to my hands. And I'm going to sit down right here. So let's start off with the purse. So this is a project that I made in my, well, let me tell you what we're featuring. So we are featuring the Floral Delight paper, and boy, is it ever delightful. And it is so, I love it. So we're going to just pick a piece of that. You can pick any piece you like. To be honest with you, I love every single one of these pieces. This one has a suede, like the faux suede inside. Yeah, it's a really hard choice. So I used this one time last week. Oh, that one. See, they're all so cool. And it also has a nice old olive piece that will go with a lot of them. Yeah, so nice. This one is probably my favorite because I'm still obsessed with gingham. All right, so that's one thing that we're using, and then we're also going to be using the matching vellum, which I didn't grab that. I'm not sure why, but we also have, let's go grab it real quick. It's on my other desk. Not sure why I grabbed one and not the other. All right, so this one is vellum, and we've never had anything quite like it, so I always love it when we have something really different. So today is going to be a class that you can order. It's just going to be a buy now button through PayPal, and it's going to include the paper and the vellum. It's going to include some ribbon, it's going to include some little embellishments, and it is going to include a brand new stamp set called Pattern of Friendship. So this Pattern of Friendship, oops, here we go. Uh-oh, I'm upside down today. I'll have to remember that. It's brand new, it's not out yet, and it's an online exclusive. So a lot of you probably haven't seen it. So I'm showing it to you. And you can purchase this class, again, just one button. The class is $47, but it includes all of that product. And plus shipping. There is shipping that you have to, I think it's a $7 shipping, but we'll send you all of this plus the ribbon and an embellishment, and I'll show you all that here in a second. But because I'm including a stamp set, we can't just post the link, so you have to request it. So if you want the link, just drop it in the comment or just direct message us, and then we'll send you the link to sign up for the class. Or it'll also be emailed out tomorrow too. So anyway, let's jump in and get started. We're going to make the purse first. We're using again, we'll be including the full 12 by 12 packs of both papers if you purchase the class. So that way you can make multiples of all of these. So we're going to start off cutting this as a 12 by 12. We're going to cut down to 12 by 11. So just cut off an inch. Now listen, you're going to need this inch, so don't lose this. You are going to score at both ends at 4.5. You could actually do it at 4 5/8, but 4.5 works too. So I'm gonna do 4.5. Oh shoot! Well, that might be okay because I have to cut that. So you score, don't cut. And then on the other sides, you're gonna score at 2.5. So this is where it might be okay because I think I stopped right at about 2.5, and I have to cut that part anyway. So we'll see. We're gonna do that 2.5. Oh, see, I actually prayed before this started. This is how cool God is. I was like, God, please. I always pray before I start, and I always pray for that I do a good job and that you guys are happy and you guys are enjoyed. But look at that. That is a miracle. It stopped right there. Crazy. Whoa. Oh, I lost my little scissor charm. Okay, so now we just fold along all of these score marks. So, well, yep, 4.5. Okay, so I can tell already that I did it on the wrong sides. This is not gonna work. All right, so since we're live, I have to start over. Well, because what I did, just so you know, is that I scored the wrong, you're supposed to score the 12-inch side, and I scored the 11-inch. So this is, we're just gonna get a piece of paper, and we're gonna do it again. We'll do this piece this time. Again, it's all pretty. So let's go really quick. We're gonna, I don't want that. I wanna save that suede piece for something different. Let's do this piece here. Okay, cut an inch off. Let's do that again. So this is the 12-inch side. That's where we have to score it at 4.5 and 4.5. I did the wrong one last time. So this is 12 inches long. So 4.5, 4.5. See, I'm doing it twice, so you guys won't make the same mistake I did. And then down the other sides, my glasses are like, yeah. That is so crazy. I think I did the same thing again. No. I did. Oh, I guess we are using that piece. Good thing I have a whole pack of paper. It's my glasses make it so I can't see everything, like the right measurements. Okay, so this is the 12-inch side, and that is 4.5 by 4.5. At least I caught it right away this time. All right. So you guys are thinking Ronda is a nincompoop today. 4.5 and 4.5. Now, down the other side, we're going to do 2.5 and 2.5. Welcome, everybody. Okay. If you're just joining, it's all right. You just had to see me do this 3 times and the mistakes that I made. So it's to see, hey, it's pretty, that looks better. That's what I wanted to see. All right, so then we're just gonna fold up along those lines. All right, much better. So we are creating this adorable little, it's a little purse. Everybody needs a little spring purse for spring. So I'm doing the purse first, and then inside we're gonna put 6 cards with 6 envelopes. So if you do purchase this class, all of that will be included. The only thing, and actually the stamp set's included. So for this one, the only thing you're gonna need to provide is like your adhesive, your trimmer, and then you'll need to provide like just a few ink pads. I think I use like 4 ink pads. So everything else though will be included. So this one does include the stamp set. All right, I'm gonna glue down these tabs first. And you can make this purse a little bit taller if you want to, but I'm making it to hold cards, so put up these, and it can hold like multiple cards. You could also put like little notepads in here, you know, all kinds of fun little goodies. So I'm gonna put glue down here and here, and then that. And just so you know, it does not go all the way over, if you can see that. That's intentional. Okay, put here and here. All right, so there is the skeleton of our purse. You can see it, a little bit of our skeleton. Now we just have to, what really makes it look like a purse are those handles. So what we're gonna do is take that paper and we are going to cut it in half. So we're making little 1.5-inch strips. Okay, so little 1/2-inch strips. And then I took a piece of Daffodil Delight and I cut 2 of them into, these are 3/4-inch pieces. So I'm just gonna, by the way, I learned this idea from my team member, Tammy Ackerson. We hold monthly team meetings and we do what's called the show and tell table. And so that show and tell table is where I get so many of my ideas. And she made this project actually using this paper. And I was like, oh, I love that project. I want glue on this whole thing. Otherwise, it will buckle. So I'm gluing down, putting glue. So I'm gonna use tear tape because it's a little narrow. So tear tape down that whole thing. And then, oh, I have my poker tool. It's not nearby, so let's see if I can do this with just my nails, okay. So that's gonna get glued down to this handle. This is, by the way, longer than what you need. That's okay. You're just gonna trim it off. I don't even know how long I want it yet. I like to kind of just play with it and see. All right, and then this one. So now we have our little handles to our purse. It'll look more like a purse when you decorate it. So I just wanted to get the skeleton of it done for you, and then you can decorate it. I'll put some flowers on the outside. There's that. All right, so next we are going to just create these handles on our, so you I like to kind of break it down just a little bit. So you can use your bone folder, just break it down just a little bit. Not because we want our handles to be a little curvy. So see, that makes all the difference. So now back here, we're gonna be adding our handles to our purse. All right. One thing I also like to do is I like to put, to reinforce that inside, I've got some Daffodil Delight here. You could use thick, I would probably use thick. Actually, the best thing to use, let me grab the best thing, is when you buy the designer series paper, this is actually like my favorite thing. Seriously, I use these because they are bright white and they're a little bit thicker than cardstock. So I use those all the time. Let me see what this bottom is. I think it's 3 by 6. So I will cut this like just a little less than 3. And then a little less than 6. Do you guys do the same thing? Do you guys absolutely love this? I use it all the time for projects. Again, it kind of just like that, this purpose, just to reinforce packages, I make my samplers. Like when I do a sampler, I typically use this, is what I make my sampler out of. I'll cover it with cardstock, so I use that a lot. So I'm just gonna reinforce the bottom of that there with this. Just drop it down there. Okay. There's that. All right, now I'm gonna use tear tape again. Oh, it's gonna take too long to tear those off. So I'm gonna use Seal Plus. You need to absolutely use a very strong adhesive for this because this is your handles. So you wanna make sure that you're using one of our stronger adhesives, which is Seal Plus or tear tape. Or the green glue, which you really have to hold it there for a while. And on a video, I don't like to do that. And then I would get glue everywhere. So Seal Plus though is super strong. All right, so there is our purse. Now obviously you would keep on decorating. You could put little flowers. The ribbon that I'm including is this white woven ribbon. This was brand new, just our last online exclusive, I believe. But I really like it. I've been using it a lot. It's just a very soft, nice linen. It's very light. So it's actually good for card making too. But here it's gonna be cute on a package. So I'm just gonna tie a bow. You could personalize this. So say you make this for a certain friend. You could stamp their name out or print their name out. And then you could personalize it with their monogram. Lots and lots of fun ideas with this purse. We're gonna make it a gift that you would then put cards inside. So for those of you, I'm upside down today, so I'll have to remember that. I'm gonna try to make sure I do that the right way for you guys. All right, so here's the purse. That's project number 1. Yes, Lori, this would make an adorable Mother's Day gift. And then inside is where we are going to fill it up with cards. You could also fill it up with lots of other things too, but this is perfect size for that. So there's step 1. Let's jump into our cards. Again, I have 6 cards to show you, but we'll see. I'll probably only get through 4 of them today. But just know that when you purchase this class, there are 6 cards that are going to be here for you. All right, they are, so for this one, we are using my favorite piece. This is the Pool Party Gingham Vellum. Oh, I love it. It's such my favorite. The reason why I'm doing the Spring Fever class is because I have all of my spring classes ready to go and launched, and I'm launching more, and I'm not using this paper, and it makes me sad. I love this paper. So I'm using it today. This is our Spring Fever class, so I'm going to be using it today. All right, I'm taking that vellum, and again, vellum is see-through, so you don't want to put adhesive all over the place. I'm putting adhesive where I know I'm going to be putting a label so that it hides that. So we're gonna glue that down. This is a Sweet Simple, these are all Sweet Simple cards. Again, this is a class that you're gonna do, so you make 6 cards, and then you can actually make it to give as a gift to somebody. So Sweet and Simple cards are gonna be perfect for that. All right, we're going to glue this down with dimensionals. All right. We're in the class, we will run all of your die cuts for you. So because this one doesn't include a bundle, so we will if there's a die cut, we will prep it for you. So we'll be running the flowers, we'll be running the everyday arches. Okay, now I told you already the stamp set that we are featuring is brand new. It's not out yet, so this class won't ship until like next Friday. So by then, I'll be able to purchase this for everybody. It's the Pattern of Friendship is what we'll be using today on all the cards, and we'll be using almost all of the greetings. So this one I'm going to use Happy Birthday, Bestie. I love this. So the Happy Birthday is going to be in Flirty Flamingo, and then the Bestie is going to be in our black. So I'll stamp the Happy Birthday first. Oh, I have not done things upside down, guys, for a while. I have no idea why it's upside down. Oh, Debbie's going to make it in green glitter paper. All right, so we're going to stamp Happy Birthday. I might be out of practice stamping upside down. And it's going to be off a little bit to the left-hand side like that. Okay, so because we're going to put some ribbon over here. So Happy Birthday, Bestie. You guys are my besties. I'm so blessed to have friends all over the country, and that online we can form that friendship. All right, so let's stamp that. Pull a little closer so I can see. There you go. Happy birthday, bestie. And then let's go back to our card. There we go. I had to set this up myself today, so somehow I set it up backwards, but it's all right. I used to always stamp upside down, and now it's not backwards, it's upside down. So all right, so we're gonna put that down here on the front. I love this color combination. It's Flirty Flamingo and Pool Party. So it's definitely one of my favorite. I'm trying to cover that stamp pad for the top of it. We got a lot going on out there today, so my brain is all over the place. Printing postage and making sure we got everything, and it's got a lot of classes going on at once. So forgive me if I'm a little discombobulated. Okay, there we go. Just tied another little knot. There we go. And then this will go onto the front of our card. So I picked an embellishment for you that is actually free. So it's going to be a free, and it is the butterflies, because that goes perfect with this whole theme. I love the butterflies, the brass butterflies, so that's what we're going to be using, and it's perfect for spring. They shout spring, so that's what's going to be, and you'll see that it's going to make these cards just perfect. So we're going to put a few of our brass butterflies, and they have tiny little ones that go perfect in those tiny little spaces. There you go. And then last but not least, we're going to take some of these flowers. So these flowers, just so you know, they came from Country Corners. And the reason why I chose these, country flowers. The reason why I chose them is because they already come with like decoration on them or like embellishments on them, so I don't have to like do any more. Yes, hi Nina. You can never have too many, especially for the besties in your life. So I'm going to just sprinkle a few of, actually this one I think I want to pop up. The other ones will be put on with a mini glue dot, but this one, this bigger one. So you'll get, again, when you order the class, we'll add these flowers in there for you. So when you sit down, it'll all be done. You'll have to cut the paper. I mean the designer series paper, because we give you a whole pack of it. And then I want a white one. When you get this, I ran through the one that gives you multiples, which there's ones that do individual too. I just didn't run those. There you go. And one more pink one. Okay, so how about it? Card number 1. I think we need probably one more butterfly. Put that there. And let's do one more butterfly down here. Okay, isn't that so absolutely sweet? So there's card number 1. Now this class I am going to be including the envelopes. So I highly recommend that you also, obviously this one, you could use any of the papers or any of the vellums to decorate the envelopes. So I'll show you how I'll do that on the next card. So there's card number 1. Card number 2, let's see what we got here for card number 2. I might need some more of those flowers. I definitely need that later. I need this later. So this is all things that I need later. Try to keep myself somewhat cleaned off here for you. I have a cleaner. Oh, there's my cleaner. Because I'm only going to try to use each stamp once. But you can, the best part about this class too is you get all the paper, you get all of the vellum, and you get all of the ribbon and all of it. So you can keep on making multiples of these, so you've got lots of them. Again, you can make them for yourself, or you can make them as a gift too. Okay, so those are cleaned off. Let's go to this next one. Let's see. I can't even remember what they are. I did these a while ago, so let's hope I can remember what I even did. All right, so this one we're going to, I love this one because it shows both sides of the paper. So I chose my favorite paper for this. Krista said, are these different? Yes, they're totally different. This is a class all by itself. The Spring Stamp Camp is using the Storybook suite of products and the Storybook Life stamp set. So this is just a specialty class. I'm just doing it right now, and you have like 1 week to order it. So, yep, this is just kind of a flash class. I just decided to do it. And the reason why, I'll tell you why, it had this happen to me last week. I start to create the projects for the Facebook Live. Like I was just gonna make like 1 or 2 things, and then I just fall in love with it, and then I keep going and going and going. Like, well, I guess I have a class now, and I know my customers would love to be able to get it. So again, if you want this class, you can direct message us, and we will send you the link, or just comment right now and say yes, I want it. It is $47, and it includes about $38 in product, so it includes a lot of product, and it includes the stamp set. So you will get this stamp set in your class fee, plus both papers, ribbon, and butterflies. So it's worth a lot. It's actually worth more than that because the butterflies are free. So it's a really good value. So it's $47 plus you'll have to. It's a $7 shipping. All right, so this piece, back to the, see, I get distracted. You can, if you message us, then we'll give you the link there, or you can comment it and we'll drop it in your messages, or it'll be in an email. The reason why I'm not posting it directly is because it includes a stamp set, and Stampin' Up, it's one of their policies. If our class includes a stamp set, we can't take payment, we can't post payment in a public location. So I have to post it in your there. All right, so I layered this. Okay, so this was 7 and or 9. Oh gosh, I've already forgotten. I have a ruler right here. No, it was 7 and something. I just cut this. You think my brain would remember, but it was 7 1/4. I was right. 7 1/4 by 4 7/8. And then it's layered on a 5 by 3 3/4 piece of Daffodil Delight. And we're gonna glue this down. Reason why I chose this paper was this piece was I love both sides of this paper. I love both of them. And this is my favorite. So that's in the inside. Yep. So, if you were to ask for the link, Ryan or I or Maddie will drop you that link in the next few hours. And then, or the next 24 hours, and then we will also email it out. So I can do an email because email you guys opt into. So email that rule is off. But for like Facebook Lives or YouTubes or like public blogs, we're not allowed to sell like links that have for the stamp sets. So, but I wanted to include that stamp set. So so lots of times I don't include stamp sets you can use, but this one I love. It's the font, some of the bubble, and it's brand new. It's called Pattern of Friendship, so it's coming out in the new book, but you can get it now. All right, I took the largest tag from Greetings of the Season, which is retiring. It's on the last chance list. It shocked me because it's such a good one. You guys know I use it all the time. So I'm going to take, I should probably stamp first before you put your dimensionals down. We're going to be taking the words. Which one is this one that I'm doing? I think it's that one's not that one. Not that one. I think it's going to be Thanks for Being the Best, which I don't think it's that one either. I think we're going to do Happy Birthday on Thinking of You Brings a Smile to My Face. Well, this is going to go on there. So, that was what we're going to do. I had these all planned out in my head. So, if anybody knows me very well, you know that can be kind of a scary place to be. So, let me grab my stamp pad. I have an old olive stamp pad. Stamp that on there. Ink that up. All right, so that, and then now we will put our dimensionals on here. So one thing about this paper is a lot of the flowers you can just little hand trim out. So this one, I just hand cut that one out and stuck that here onto the front. Yep. I also, before I glued that down, but I can do it here, I wanted to thread through some of this woven trim and just tie again, this ribbon is actually not bulky. It looks it, but it's not. So I can tie like a little loose little knot there. Trim that off. Okay, And then we'll take that flower and put that flower right down there. All right, so this is a fun, sweet card, obviously. Let me take that one. I put lots of dimensionals on that one. There you go. Okay, all right. We'll get you guys that link. Ryan will be following up, or I will be, one of us. I got it. Which way does this flower go? Let's do it like that. Well, we want the leaves. Oh, I kind of like it like that, where the leaves are there. Yes, perfect. I love this. And then last but not least, we're going to take some of these butterflies. These butterflies are also are my favorite embellishments. They're very flat, and they add just like the perfect amount of like sweetness to something. And so we'll do that one. And I gotta make sure I'm putting these on upside down. So I gotta make sure that I'm actually putting the butterflies not on upside down. There we go. I got a little bit of ink up there. So we'll cover it. All right. Thinking of you brings a smile to my face, and then inside there is a message that you would write. Of course, you could keep decorating the inside if you wanted to. So there's card number 2. Again, definitely decorate your envelopes. You're going to have a whole pack of paper, so go ahead and have some fun with it. How I suggest, and I won't do this for all the cards on the video, but I will, but when I make my cards, whenever I make a card, do you guys do this too? I decorate my envelope right then. So I actually, because I have the paper out, I have my envelopes. Let's do this on the outside. This is my favorite. And then I usually have my scrap piece just sitting there. So, you know, usually I'll have like a scrap. This is not such a scrap, but I didn't feel like digging. And then I'll just trim it out. So this is the like that finishing touch. Now, sometimes people stamp their envelopes. You can do that too. This, when I send it like this with the paper on the flap, it feels almost like it's a present, like it's a package. Some people send them to me like this, and I love it every time. I'm like, oh, it just feels like a little present. And it's a card, but it feels like even more special because it has that little flap on it. So I would recommend doing that for all the cards, but see how much that just finishes it off there when you have, and it matches the inside. So all about coordination, and Stampin' Up! Does all that work for you. Well, I want to be making sure I put these in, see, and then they fit right inside your little purse, right? I want to make sure I put them in there. I already lost the first one. I'll find it. Oh, here it is. Oh, guys, that card is so cute. I have to do that envelope too, because I want all the envelopes decorated. All right, so our next project, here we go. Card number 3. How much time do we got? Okay, I'm doing good. I might get through all 6. We'll see. Oh, this was my inspiration. My daughter Erica made it. It inspired me. Okay, so we are taking a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 thick piece of white, and then I have a Daffodil Delight that is 3 1/4 by 11. Hi, Vicki. And we are going to fold that in half. All right. And then I have a piece of Designer Series paper that is 3 by 5 1/2. So I'm going to glue that down to the front. So this is actually our little card. This little thing right here will be our card that will actually open. So it's a fun little different card. And then this piece is it's 3. Actually, it's 3 by 5 1/4, and that, well, darn it, I got ink on that. I'm not sure how I got ink on that, but I did. So I gotta cut another piece because I don't want to put that in there. It's got ink on it. Let's see where I've got some white over here somewhere. Give me a second. I can find it somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I don't. I almost always have extra white just sitting around somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. So I might have to glue that one in there, and I'll just change it. Oh, wait a minute. I think I found. I did. because that one got ink on it. I'm not sure how I did that. So anyway, we're gonna do, actually I'm gonna do, well, 5 1/4 by 3. That goes on the inside. You know me, I get ink all over the place and sometimes I don't know why. Okay, so now that will go, okay, that will go on this inside here. This is the inside of our little card. Perfect. See, now it's perfect. And then I have just, this is I think the other side. So actually when I cut this was actually just left over there. So I'm gonna put, I like the other side too, and that's gonna go down there at the bottom just to kind of decorate the inside just a little bit. Oh, look, I got a couple more hand flowers that I cut. Aren't they so cute? All right, so now this is gonna get glued down to, oh, before I glue it down, I'm gonna tie a ribbon up here. Try to tie a bow. With usually big bulky white ribbon, I wouldn't do this. But again, this is not, whoops, not bulky. Did anybody else have a really nice day yesterday? It was so beautiful. It totally gave me spring fever. I took Lola out for a walk and it was so nice. Usually we're fighting the cold because I have to take her for a walk. We don't have a yard in Byron Center, so I have to take her to the park every day, at least 2 to 3 times a day. And anyway, it was so nice yesterday. Okay. And then so we have a little bow up there at the top. Okay, now we will glue this down. So here, that's the skeleton of our card. Oh shoot, did you see what I did? Let's see if I can fix it. I just pulled my bow. All that, I can pull it. I can fix it. That's one good thing about paper crafting. Like when you make a mistake, there you go. Okay, so there's the kind of our skeleton of our card. And now we get to decorate. So this one I have decorating a couple different ways. I'm taking some scrap white and I got scrap white. And we're going to do some circle punches. I have our 2 3/8 inch and our 2-inch circle punch. The 2 3/8 I'm using with our wood. Oh, it's kind of really hard. There you can kind of see. It comes in 12 by 12 and you get 2 full sheets of it. So it's like just a wood, and it's only $5. So it's pretty inexpensive. It's wood grain. So I'm doing one of those because that makes me think, I don't know, flowers, spring, like perfect. And then on the other one we are going to do, I'm gonna do Thinking of You Makes Me Smile again. And I'm gonna stamp that. I actually got out Mossy Meadow to stamp that with. This one kind of to me matches a little bit more Mossy Meadow, but either of them would work. That's my scrap, okay. Okay. And this one gets punched out with that 2-inch punch. I can think of so many people to send this to. All you guys watching, like you all bring smiles to my face. All right, so now we're just gonna go ahead and glue those down. Let me get these out of the way because they take up a lot of space on my table. So the wood grain will just glue directly down, and it's gonna hang kind of over there a little bit. That's okay. And then this one we'll put on dimensionals. Oh, there's my dimensionals. This one's almost done, but I use every last drop of my dimensionals, every bit of them. Okay, one more. All right, what card are we on? Is this card number 3? All right. Oh, I got that one messed up. There you go. So this one will go there. Then we'll take one of these. We'll take another one of these flowers here. Let's take this one. And that will go Oh, this is so pretty. I don't know if you guys can even see how pretty it is. So pretty. And then the best part, you know it, is going to be these butterflies that are just kind of flying around here. So it just kind of finishes it off perfectly. We need one more butterfly. Let's make it go way up here. There. So is that not the most springy feeling card? And then on the inside, we got that. And let's stick a flower here on the inside too, because we got them. I mean, you can, each piece has like 20 of them if you wanted to cut a bunch of them out. I just cut out 3 of them. And I use an eye loosely because actually Nancy cut them out for me. I was like, Nancy, I am not a fussy cutter. It's just kind of by nature. It drives me nuts. So, plus I was busy, so she did it for me. She's busy too. Oh, number 3, thank you. So there you go. Awesome. And then obviously we have our envelope. I know you don't need to see me do this. You don't need to see me do it. So I will be putting the envelope flaps on each one of these and adding it there to the back of it. So, but there's card number 3. That might be my favorite one so far. Oh, I don't know. It's too hard to choose. I know I make you guys choose all the time, but today is going to be really hard to choose because I really like them all. Okay, let's go on to this card. More spring fever. That's what we're doing today. If you're just joining, this is a spring fever class. It's a class you can order. You can message us for it. You can also it'll come in an email. So watch your email tomorrow. We'll email it out tomorrow. And so if you're not on my email list, make sure you are on my email list. Yes, those were circle punches. I'll show you one more time. It was the 2 3/8 inch circle punch for the wood grain, and then I did the 2 inch for that one. Oh, Darlene, I know. This one is probably my favorite, but this one makes me smile the most. I love this color combination, but this one makes me so far. Well, we're not done yet. We still have 3 more. This class actually has six cards. And when you buy the class, you'll get all the supplies for all 6 cards, and we will do the die cutting for you. So, like for instance, we will put this butterfly in your packet. We'll put this in your packet, so then it's all ready for you to be able to just assemble. The only thing you need to provide in this class is ink. And so far, I've only used, black and old olive, and then I used Flirty Flamingo. So I think I only used three ink pads. And then, but because this class also will include this stamp set too. All right. So all you need to do is you can comment here, and we'll check your messages because we'll message you the link, or you can just message us directly. Like right now, you can message us, or after this, or just wait for the email. The email's coming out tomorrow too. All right. So here's some more of the paper. Hard to choose, but this one matches Pool Party. So those of you who know me. Pool Party is my favorite color. So I am putting that down there. And then on here, so we ran through this really, butterflies make me think of 2 things. Spring, definitely spring. And also it makes me think of my daughter-in-law's mother. She always told my daughter-in-law that she would surround her as a butterfly because she passed away. She was only 42. And my son and my daughter-in-law got married the day before she passed away. So it was obviously it's a very emotional thing. She was an incredibly strong woman. So butterflies are what we do to always make us think of Tracy. So this is the I Want It All button, right? So if you buy the class is $47, and it comes with all the papers, everything, ribbons, butterflies, stamp set, all the cardstock, die cuts, and then you just have to provide the ink. So it is an easy button. Anyway, so that's why butterflies are very special. So by the way, I got distracted. We use the beautiful butterflies in die cuts. This is just awesome. We're going to use, so I think of spring too. When I think of butterflies, I think of spring. All right, so I'm going to wrap around some of this ribbon. So good thing you guys get the whole roll of it. You get all of it. So you're going to get the whole roll. You'll use quite a bit of it in the class, but then you can also have some left over too. So we ran through not the biggest butterfly. There is one butterfly there that is really big. It actually makes a little butterfly note card. And if you are following Celebration right now, because there's only a couple days left of Celebration, where you can spend $60 and Stampin' Up! Will give you a free product. There's a butterfly stamp set on there you can pick for free. All right, so I'm just gonna trim off those edges. I could fussle with that, and then we'll take our little butterfly. Man, I need some more dimensionals. Man, I got just the edges left on all of these. Let me see if I have one over here. Oh, here we go. This one, look, I hit the jackpot. This one's got lots of them on there. I would use the edges, but it's just a little tedious to cut them each time. I try not to do tedious stuff here while you guys are watching me. All right, so we're gonna put the butterfly together. Make sure I got my bow a little bit further over there. I'm gonna put it straight on. Okay, does that make you feel like spring? I did this one, I am doing the inside too. So I definitely been decorating the inside of my cards. I don't always show that, but I like to just take, and these are all like strips of paper that were just like left over. So like when I cut that, this was kind of left over. So I'll take that. This piece is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2, and I cut this size because I can get 5 out of a sheet of paper, and then it still shows. So isn't that funny? Or fun? Pretty? Okay. So last but not least, this is a die cut from the Greetings of the Season, which is leaving us. And I'm going to take this long greeting. So this stamp set has a couple longer greetings, and then it has a couple, I get a longer block here to use. Okay, and let's grab our old olive. Stamp that all the way over here, because I'm going to show you. So this one, I don't want to be a tag necessarily. So what I'll do is, it's gonna go across our butterfly. Whoops, where did it go? There we go. It's gonna go across our butterfly, so I don't really want that hole there. So this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna stick that little guy right there, and look at that. Now, you didn't even know that hole was there. So that's gonna go across our butterfly. I don't even think we need another one. I think just one is gonna be enough. I brought another one just in case I didn't get it centered. And that one is not quite centered, so let me try again real quick. This one, I gotta stamp when it's looking at me. There you go. I know it didn't seem like much, but it was just a hair off center. So then I'll take a butterfly there. There you go. That one's not bad, but I figured we could get close to perfect. Try again. So I love having, it's paper. It's super, and this is if you just roll it out of scrap, so you can have plenty of choices there. They are so springy. That's the whole point. Hi, Joyce. All right, so there's the front of the card. We're gonna stick this right there on the front using this brand new awesome stamp set that's included in the class. It says, friends are the family you choose for yourself. And then there's the inside. Isn't that awesome? All right, and again, we would definitely want to decorate this. I've got so much of that. Hey, I got all that scrap paper that I cut wrong. I could use all of that, but this one I want to use the same. Oh, I don't know. See, I like the one that has the pool party. So I'm just gonna do that really quick. This way, when I go to mail it or I go to give it to somebody, the envelope's already done. It's right there. I don't have to dig for it. I don't have to try to decorate it after the fact. So this is my routine. Though when I make the cards for like myself, I always decorate the envelope right then. It just makes them that much more special. Just trim it off. super easy. Okay, there's card number 4. I hope you guys love that one too. All right, let's see, what time is it? All right, I got time, I think, for at least one more. The last one I'm gonna buzz through real quick. I don't even, so we'll just do, these are all pretty simple. So I'm gonna just kind of go through these next 2 pretty quickly, just so you can see all 6 cards. That when you purchase this class, there's going to be 6 cards. We'll also, by the way, send you the directions, so you don't have to try to watch this video over again. You can just follow. I will send you like step-by-step tutorial directions with this class too. All right. We're going to be using this next one, so I'm going to put it on my block. I'm getting ready. Okay, so this one we're using our Daffodil Delight, which matches, I think, every single one of these pieces. So Daffodil Delight, if you're talking about springy, you got it here. So, and then I have a piece of basic white that is 5 by 3 3/4. So I wanted to show off how all this paper really coordinates so pretty together. So this piece is 1.5 by 3. We're gonna make like a little collage. So 1.5 by 3. This one is 1 3/4 by 3. And this one is 1.5 by 3.5. All right, so there we just kind of created this little bit of a collage. Hold on a second, this one I stuck it down without making sure I had it centered. I must have let a little bit left over there. Let me just trim it off just a tiny hair. Oh, gosh. Let me just, I had to trim it off like an eighth of an inch. There we go. Okay, so this card actually opens up like this. And here's our card front. So that is such a beautiful collage. We're using the words, and again, let's just go ahead and keep stamping with our old olive. That way you don't have to get a bunch of stamp pads out. You bring me so much joy and laughter to my life. I love that. I can think of, again, a lot of people I'd love to send that to. So I'm going to stamp that on our countryside corners. Right there. Take our dimensionals, put that down. We're also going to add a little butterfly to this one too, but not straight. Then we have a little butterfly here that we ran out of that same, the Beautiful Butterflies has a couple of these little butterflies in there. So I'll put that on there too. And then last but not least, just sprinkle on a couple of the, oops. I meant to do one other thing, hold on. I'm gonna pull just a piece of this ribbon, and we're just gonna kind of make like this is longer than we need, so let me trim it off. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take a mini glue dot actually, and mini glue dot this together. It looks like like a ribbon, like breast cancer awareness ribbon. So I want a little fishtail here at the bottom. So this is what I actually want, is that fishtail. And I meant to glue that down. Let's see, we'll have to just re-put some adhesive on there. Don't worry, it's okay. Let's take a mini glue dot. Put it on our card. And then we'll take that little fishtail there and just kind of stick it out. There. Now, let's add another dimensional back in there because that other one probably isn't going to work very good. Obviously, you would have done that first, but I forgot to. See, I just wanted that little fishtail. It was very important. We had to add it. Okay. Oh, the paper is on low inventory. I thought it came back, but if so, you better grab it while you can. I need to too. All right, so it is, yes, this paper is the Floral Delight paper. And then there's the vellum that goes along with it too. All right, here you go. Yep, and voila, isn't that another beautiful, fun, springy card, right? Yeah, do you think we needed a little butterfly on there too, just right there on that R, like it's kind of right there, and then one over here. So just a couple little ones. I think we need that to add that little bit of spring. All right, the last one. It's very quick and simple. Again, we are gonna run all the die cutting for you. I just wanna really quickly show you all 6 cards. They're gonna come with 6 envelopes that you'll be able to decorate. One of the coolest dies in that beautiful butterflies is this one. So before I glue that one down, I am gonna wrap around this ribbon. Okay, that's why I just said you're gonna get the whole thing of ribbon. So you're gonna be, you could tell we used it a lot. I ran through this, there's like a background here. If you can see, it's our plaid background embossing folder. So super fun. I think that was new just recently. It's one of those jumbo embossing folders. You could actually do 2 cards at a time, 2 fronts, or you could do the big 6x6 pieces. All right, so then I'm gonna glue down. So when you run through your paper, which we'll do that for you, it creates this really big, fun butterfly. And the butterfly is actually the card. See? Isn't that fun? All right, I'm just gonna stamp right on the outside here. It's gonna be thanks for being the best. This is on our Unbounded Love set of dies. I think it goes really nice with springy. Thanks for being the best. Got a couple little of these butterflies we're gonna add to that. Let's see, I gotta position it just right up here. There, and then we'll put a little one down here. All right, what do you guys think? So if you have all these supplies, I hope you have fun making them. If you want the easy button and you just want to order it and have me ship it all to you with the directions and everything, we have a link for that. We're going to email out the link tomorrow, but we'll also message it to you. So if you want to, or if you just comment here that you want it, we'll send you the message or the link, and you just have to order it. So here's what we started with. That's what you're doing. We made this purse. So it's really beautiful spring purse, and then inside you're gonna make all these cards. You ready to see them all? One more time, I should make you vote on your favorite one. And I obviously will continue. Okay, so let's start with 1. What was card number 1? Let's see. Oh, here. Card number 1 was this one. Thanks, Donna. Thank you, Joan. So, remember, this will be a class that you can purchase, and your class will include a pack of the Floral Wishes Designer Series paper, the floral vellum, the whole pack, a whole bolt of the ribbon, and the Pattern of Friendship brand new stamp set. Again, we can't even buy it yet, so I won't buy it till next week, but you can pay for it now, and then I'll include it in your class. And you, for free, you're going to get these butterflies. So it's worth over $50 some worth of product, and your class is $47. And then there's $7 shipping. So not picking, oh, come on, Michelle. One didn't jump out at you, huh? So here's card number 1. Card number 2 was this one, where you open it up and you get to actually see the paper on both sides. And then obviously you're going to want to make sure you decorate all of your envelopes that you get. I didn't do it to all of them. Card number 3, oh, this one is definitely one of my top of my favorites, is that one. So there's card 3. Card 4, I think, was this one. So it had the pool party in the inside. I love that butterfly on the outside. Well, we're missing one. It's around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. This was card 5. Oh, I don't know. This one is so cute too. Don't you love? See, this is why you have to have this stamp set. I loved it. It actually comes in a bundle, and just so you know, it comes with a bundle, and I'm not selling the bundle. I'm only including the stamp set. If you want it's like a die that puts like a pattern in the background. All right, here's card number 6. They're all so beautiful. Did anybody have a favorite one? Ooh, Martha liked number 3. Yeah, 3 was pretty awesome. Yeah, so the class, it's hard to tell because this is actually a really nice size purse. So if those of you who do craft fairs, you can make these up and sell them with the 6 cards inside. It actually would fit more than 6 cards. But it's a nice little gift. You can include maybe even like a little notepad. If you want to, some stamps. Like, it's a really awesome little project. All right, I'm gonna come bring you up here. This is actually almost easier how you can see that. Like, it is, and of course you could decorate this. I think it'd be fun to like personalize it too. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. This is a flash class again. I know I did it last week, and then we're doing it again this week because, again, I was only gonna make you a couple, and a couple all of a sudden turned into 6 with a purse. So 7 projects. So I thought, oh, we'll offer it as a class too. So you'll get to make all these cards. And a tutorial as well. So I think the deadline to order it will be like next Tuesday. And then I'll order everything, prep it for you, and we'll ship it out next Friday. All right, thanks guys for being here. I so appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you know when I do any of our videos, and make sure that you like this page too, so you'll know when we do videos, reels, projects. We do lots of fun stuff, and we're so glad you're here. All right, bye-bye.